Morning and welcome, fellow sovereigns. I never know when this is starting. So, I'm going to ask you for your responses, for your input today. I want to know what little thing you've done today that made the world a different place. What tiny thing, what little thing did you do, or can you do, or are you planning to do, or is it possible for you to do in this moment? So this has come out of two conversations I had, one with Marion on Sunday, or several conversations with Marion, and then one with Norel last night, that we're all extolled to find our life purpose. We're all encouraged to find this big, hairy goal, this one thing that will make a difference in the world and will change everything. And I used to believe in this because I used to run courses on this. I used to run personal development courses, did it for about 7 years, called the Free to Be Me courses. And the idea was to help people find their life purpose. And some people did find a project, let's say. But I'm starting to feel that our life purpose is simply the little things we do. All of the little things. And so that's what I'm asking. What little things have you done today? What little good have you spread? Like butter on the toast of the world. So the courses I used to run. So, I mean, some of the people did quite large things. Sally ended up importing Spanish horses into New Zealand. That was her passion. Matt started a business to train and help unemployed people get jobs. Jocelyn and Marilyn started a kind of like a halfway house, it's the wrong word, a drop-in centre for women with children, and a counselling service and all that for mothers. And so there were quite, and there's lots of others, and I won't go on. But there was one woman who I shall call, I'll call her Susan. So Susan came to this course to help find her life purpose. Her mission, it turned out, she was really confused, conflicted. She didn't really know what she wanted. What she realised, what she wanted, this is probably by session 2. So I ran the courses in different ways. And so this particular one was done 2 hours a week over 17 weeks. So on the second week, she realised that her life purpose in that moment, all she wanted was to smile every day. She hadn't been able to smile physically. She had not been able to smile for about nearly 2.5 years. And the non-smiling was not the problem. Obviously, it's the what caused that non-smiling, which was depression, lostness, confusion, all sorts of things. She didn't know who she was, and stuff had happened to her, definitely. And she wanted to find a way through it and wake up every morning and smile. And so that's something she achieved. I think it was about week 5. She managed to wake up and smile 3 or 4 times each day the previous week. And because she was unable to smile, her world was closed in. But once she started to smile and her heart, her beingness started to open out, she was able to connect with more people. And because of her, let's call it depression, it's not the right word, her loss, there's a whole lot of things. But anyway, because of that depression, she couldn't connect with people when she was lonely. And so she wanted a partner, and she wanted friends, and she couldn't get a job either. So once she started to smile, the opening started to diffuse into the rest of the world and bring people to her. And I don't know, I think it was about session 12 or something, she met this man, and there was sort of possibilities. And then by week 16, it was a definite possibility. It was a happening thing. She found a partner. And then the week after the course finished, she rang me to say that she had got a job. Yay! So she had become more functional. So she wasn't changing the world. She wasn't changing her community even. She was simply finding happiness in herself. And through that happiness, she, found a partner, and so his world got better. And then she got a job, and so she was becoming more functional. And so I'm simply alluding to the fact that I do not think now that we all have some major or huge mission in our lives. And whatever mission it is, I strongly suspect that it changes. Today my mission is this, tomorrow it's that. Because our attitudes change, our abilities change, we learn new skills and we fall out of interest with other things. So I don't think there is one large project for everyone. Because of course there's the Nelson Mandelas and the Richard Bransons and the singers and the politicians and business people and all sorts of famous people who will be forever in our history books, who made a difference. But I don't know what the number is, but I suspect they're around about 0.01% of the population. And the rest of us, the 99.9% of us, are not going to change the world and have statues built to us and the world applauding us for the next 100 years. Not all of us are going to be Jesus. And it's come to the conversations that I had with Marion and then with Narelle that this moment is my purpose. And then this moment is my purpose. And then this moment is my purpose. Whatever I am doing is my purpose. Whatever little thing I can do that elevates something. It might just be myself. It might just be smiling. It might be when I helped a friend, an older lady yesterday. I picked up her, she dropped her walking stick and she was really grateful. That was my purpose. I fulfilled it. I have already filled my life purpose. The other day I helped an old man get into his wheelchair. It kept moving. And so I just stopped and helped him. Sometimes it's just stopping and listening to a lost, confused teenager. It might be telling someone we care. It might be telling someone they're beautiful or that we love them. There's 1,000 little things, and sometimes it might be just having a little dad joke when we go to the supermarket, making someone go, "Oh my God," cheering somebody up in a really silly way. So I'm just asking you, what little things have you done today, or can you do today? Because I know that today I'm going to buy some trousers. So I'm going to meet some strangers. I could tell them a little dad joke. Or I could say something nice about their shirt or something. Or just ask about their lives. What's it like working here? Do you enjoy it? It's a lovely day today, isn't it? I don't know. Just start a conversation, a connection. It doesn't have to be positive. It's simply a connection. And then I'll possibly have coffee with a friend later on. And what can I do there in that moment? And that is my mission. That might be my life purpose. I may not have a big life purpose. I may not need to set big, hairy goals as these sort of life coaches and sort of workshop people kind of encourage us to do, the big, hairy goal thing. I don't know that that is actually a realistic aim. And I think it's depressing if we are encouraged to find one big thing when we're not destined to do the one big thing. Maybe we're destined to do a million little things. To do good today, to do good tomorrow, to do good the next day, and so on. Maybe it's the little things. Because we can all do that in some way. Even if we're disabled in a wheelchair, we can phone somebody if we can't get out. If we can't talk, we could do it with sign language, I suppose. But setting the bar so high that we must find some big thing where we'll change the world, I think is debilitating. And it's also unrealistic, and I think it's unlikely that most of us will do something like that. We're not going to be the Napoleon Bonapartes or the, I don't know, Joan of Arc, who will be remembered through history. So, I just simply ask, if you'd like to respond, put in a post below here, what's one thing that you have done or could do today that will make a difference just to yourself maybe, or give someone a chuckle, or give someone a smile, or give someone a friendly sigh. Nice sighs. So just pop in your comments and let us all know what's going on and how you are fulfilling your life purpose in each moment. So I wish you a life purposeful day and blessings on all who sail in her.